guys, welcome back to Reading Buddies, and today we're going to be reading more of great children's stories. The first story is The Wolf and the Fox. A wolf, once upon a time, caught a fox. It happened one day that they were both going through the forest, and the wolf said to his companion, "Get me some food, or I will eat you up." The fox replied, "I know a farmyard where there are a couple of young lambs, which, if you wish, we will fetch." This proposal pleased the wolf, so they went, and the fox, stealing the first one of the lambs, brought it to the wolf and then ran away. The wolf devoured it. Quickly, but was not contented and went to fetch the other lamb by himself. But he did it so awkwardly that he aroused the attention of the mother, who began to cry and bleat loudly, so that the peasants ran up, where they found the wolf and beat him so unmercifully that he ran, howling and limping, to the fox, and said, "You have led me to a nice place, for when I went to fetch the other lamb, the peasants came and beat me terribly." "Why are you such a glutton?" asked the fox. The next day they went again into the fields. The covetous wolf said to the fox, "Get me something to eat now, or I will devour you." The fox said he knew a country house where the cook was going that evening to make some pancakes, and thither they went. When they arrived, the fox sneaked and crept around the house until he at last discovered where the dish was standing, out of which he stole 6 pancakes and took them to the wolf. "There is something for you to eat," said the fox, and then he ran away. The wolf dispatched these in a minute or two, and wishing to taste some more, he went and seized the dish, but took it away so hurriedly that it broke into pieces. The noise of its fall brought out the woman. As soon as she saw the wolf, the woman called her people, who hastening up, beat him with such a good will that he ran home to the fox, howling, with 2 lame legs. "What a horrid place you have drawn me into now," he cried. "The peasants have caught me and dressed my skin finely." "Why then are you such a glutton?" asked the fox. When they went out again the third day, the wolf limping along with weariness, he said to the fox, "Give me something to eat now, or I will devour you." The fox said he knew a man who had just killed a pig and salted the meat down in a cask in a cellar, and they could get at it. The wolf replied that he would go with him on condition that he helped him if he could not escape. "Oh, of course I will, on mine own account," said the fox, and showed him the tricks and ways by which they could get into the cellar. When they went in there was meat in abundance, and the wolf was enraptured at the sight. The fox, too, had a taste, but kept looking around while eating, and ran frequently to the hole by which they had entered to see if his body would slip through easily. Presently, the wolf asked, "Why are you running about so, you fox, jumping in and out?" "I want to see if anyone is coming," replied the fox cunningly, "but mind you do not eat too much." The wolf said he would not leave until the cask was quite empty. And meanwhile the peasant, who had heard the noise made by the fox, entered the cellar. The fox, as soon as he saw him, made a spring and was through the hole in a jiffy. And the wolf tried to follow his example, but he had eaten so much that his body was too big for the opening, and he stuck fast. Then came the peasants with cudgels and beat him sorely. But the fox leaped away into the forest, very glad to get rid of the old glutton. Next up, The Cat and the Mouse. The cat and the mouse played in the malt house. The cat bit the mouse's tail off. "Pray, puss, give me my tail." "No," says the cat, "I will not give you your tail till you go to the cow and fetch me some milk." First she leapt, and then she ran, till she came to the cow, and thus began, "Pray, cow, give me milk, that I may give cat milk, that cat may give me my tail again." "No," said the cow, "I will give you no milk till you go to the farmer and get me some hay." First she leapt, then she ran, till she came to the farmer, and thus began, "Pray, farmer, give me hay, that I may give cow hay, that cow may give me milk, and I may give cat milk, that milk may give me my own tail again." "No," says the farmer, "I'll give you no hay till you go to the butcher and fetch me some meat." First she leapt, then she ran, till she came to the butcher, and thus began, "Pray, butcher, give me meat, that I may give farmer meat, that farmer may give me hay, that I may give cow hay, that cow may give me milk, and that I may give cat milk, that cat may give me my own tail again." "No," said the butcher, "I'll give you no meat till you go to the baker and fetch me some bread." First she leapt, then she ran, till she came to the baker, and thus began, Pray, baker, give me bread, that I may give butcher bread, that butcher may give me meat, that I may give farmer meat, that farmer may give me hay, and I may give cow hay, that cow may give me milk, and I may give cat milk, that cat may give me my own tail again. Yes, said the baker, I'll give you bread, but if you eat my meal, I'll cut off your head. Then the baker gave mouse bread, and mouse gave butcher bread, and butcher gave mouse meat, and mouse gave farmer meat, and farmer gave mouse hay, and mouse gave cow hay, and cow gave mouse milk, and mouse gave cat milk, and cat gave mouse her own tail again. Last but not least, we have the house on the hill. Once upon a time, a curly-tailed pig said to his friend the sheep, I am tired of living in a pen. I am going to build me a house on a hill. Oh, may I go with you? Said the sheep. What can you do to help? Asked the pig. I can haul the logs for your house, said the sheep. Good, said the pig. You are just the one I want. You may go with me. As the pig and the sheep walked and talked about their new house, they met a goose. Good morning, pig, said the goose. Where are you going this fine morning? We are going to the hill and building us a house. I am tired of living in a pen, said the pig. Quack, said the goose. May I go with you? What can you do to help? Asked the pig. I can gather moss and stuff it into the cracks to keep out the rain. Good, said the pig and the sheep. You are just the one we want. You may go with us. As the pig and the sheep and the goose walked and talked about their new house, they met a rabbit. Good morning, rabbit, said the pig. Good morning, said the rabbit. Where are you going this fine morning? We are going to the hill to build us a house. I am tired of living in a pen, said the pig. Oh, said the rabbit with a quick little jump. May I go with you? What can you do to help? Asked the pig. I can dig holes for the posts of your house, said the rabbit. Good, said the pig and the sheep and the goose. You are just the one we want. You may go with us. As the pig and the sheep and the goose and the rabbit walked and talked about their new house, they met a cock. Good morning, cock, said the pig. Good morning, said the cock. Where are you going this fine morning? We are going to build us a house. I am tired of living in a pen, said the pig. The cock flapped his wings 3 times. Oh, 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 he crowed. May I go with you? What can you do to help? Asked the pig. I can be your clock, said the cock. I will grow every morning and waken you at daybreak. I will crow every morning and waken you at daybreak. Good, said the pig and the sheep and the goose and the rabbit. You are just the one we want. You may go with us. Then they all went happily to the hill. The pig found the logs for the house. The sheep hauled them together. The rabbit dug holes for the posts. The goose stuffed moss in the cracks to keep out the rain. And every morning the cock crowed to waken the workers. When at last the house was finished, the cock flew to the very top of it and crowed and crowed and crowed. The end. Thank you for watching and listening to Great Children's Stories. Bye, guys.